Yeah, so the main thing today is not, we don't want to dwell too much on Google AI Studio itself, because you guys, like, it's very easy, and you guys sort of like have also figured out how it works. So I want us to just build something real quick, then take you through to the next step of how to publish what we have built. Because the AI Studio itself is quite easy and straightforward. So I'm just looking for a simple design that we can do. All these designs that I'm seeing here are quite beautiful. All right, let's see. Okay.
Sorry for interrupting.
Yeah, no problem. Go ahead.
The Dribbble website is for looking for samples.
Yeah, so Dribbble. So the way we use Dribbble, I personally look for, like, you can call them samples, but just call them designs, because we want the Google AI Studio to have a reference of a design that we want, of a look or design that we want. So for example, I'm looking at this one right now. Let's see. Let's see. All right. So this one is not giving me enough like the full design. So I'm going to look for something that will give me like the full design. You find though, so Dribbble can give you those like a full page design sometimes, or sometimes it will just be like this screenshot. So I'm looking for ones that have a full page design. Let's see, but it has to be a website, not a web app. I don't want to do we don't want to do an app today. It's slightly too complicated. Okay. I don't seem to be getting any on the corporate website. Let me change my my search, say web design. Corporate website, then we say web design, or corporate website, full page. Okay, I'm looking at this one. I just picked something that the type of websites that you'll be doing for your clients most of the times. That's what I'm looking for. All right. So this was a beautiful design, but it just doesn't have like a full page design. So no, but we'll find it. Don't worry, guys. We'll find it just now. Let's see. Color view. Okay. Full page. Yes, so this is what I'm looking for. All right. This is what I'm looking for. All right. I am not a fan of the design itself. It's just a personal taste, but the website is still beautiful. Let me just look at one or two more options, then I'll come back. So if I don't get anything that I like, I'll definitely will come back. Yeah, let's see. All right, I like this. Does it give me a full page? No full page. I think I actually like this one so much. I'm going to steal it for my other projects that I'm working on. I really like it. I'm going to steal it. So what I do, if I want something, I'll just save it. Just say, yeah, like I said, to like our thingy, our session today is not scripted. It's just this is exactly how I work, anyways. So yeah, let's just go back to that one. Like this one, I like it. There's so much beautiful designs here. I just want a full page. Full page. All right. All right. Oh, this is good. This is good. All right. Found our full page. Let's use this one. Let's use this one. So I'll just open it up, just copy image. We come back to our Google AI Studio and paste that image. Okay, so then this is where we craft our prompt. So what I'm going to do now, so unlike the method we used last time to give it details and whatnot, so right now this evening I'm just going to focus on it, just doing the design. Then maybe we'll just do the changes 1 or 2, but not so much because the focus is how to publish the website. So here's my prompt at the top of my mind. This design pixel to pixel. Let me say build this design as it is, comma, do not change anything. Don't change anything. Full stop. I want build this design as it is. Do not change anything. I want. Okay. To be pixel. Perfect. All right. So let's see what our AI web designer will do with this. All right, let's go. Just hit build. Let's see what it will do for us. Okay, so while it's building, there's something I forgot on my prompt, but we'll fix it. I'll fix it later. So remember, guys, there's no right or wrong way of doing things. The best way of doing things is just doing. So that's the whole point. If you break it, you fix it. If it's unfixable, just do another project. All right, so this is what it has given us. Let's just browse through. Okay. All right. Actually, this design is quite impressive, if I say so myself. So the only missing thing is the picture. But if you were to look at this, like look at, so this is the image, right? So this is the image you gave it. And this is the design. It no, wait, this is my website. Let me close this. This is the image it gave us. This is the website it gave us. All right, this is impressive. Look at all this. Like it did everything. Like all the stars. All right, this is perfect. So the only missing thing is the hero image here. So the what we call hero is this section. So this section, the very top section is called the hero section. All this that's what it's called. So if I'm saying the hero image, that I'm referring to the image on this section. So what I can do here, because I'm not worried about specifics, let me see the image that it so it is this beautiful image. So what I can do, another trick, so let me show you a trick that I use. So if you want to use specific images, I'm actually happy that it didn't put an image here, so that I'll get a chance to show you guys how to upload your own images. So the best way, so I use this service. So this is another tool that I use for building apps. But this one, it also does, you can also create with AI, but so this one is a no code. It's called Bubble. So it's a no code. Like that's actually the main tool that I use. So what I usually do here for storing images, so I just open any project. Let me see which of the projects. Most of these are client projects. So let me just open any. Yeah, let me open this one. Then I go to their database section and I just upload an image there. Then I copy the link of that image. Then I feed it to Google AI Studio. So that's how I store my images for websites, especially if I'm developing using Google AI Studio. So I'm on the file manager here. So so remind me, I'll give you the links to all these websites that I use. So now what we need is an image itself. So images, I use FreePik. Images, I use FreePik. So on FreePik here, you can search for any image that you want. So let's see the type of image here. All right, let me just describe happy doctor with happy patient. Don't even know if that's the correct patient spelling, but yeah, I'm sure it will give us. All right, any of these images will do. Let's do this one. I like it. Similar to what we are working with right now. So 7. Between the small image and the medium, any of those should do. By the way, this image is also AI generated. I'm not sure if you can tell, but if you can't tell, this website tells you like if the image you are viewing is AI generated or not. But the main reason why I use FreePik is because the pictures are free, so you can use them and no one will give you problems. So usually when you're doing web design, you should be careful with downloading images from the web, from the internet. So just use websites or platforms that have free images. Let's just take the medium one. All right, so I've saved the image on my laptop, so I'll then upload it here. There you go. So it's uploading. So okay, there it is. It has been uploaded. Then I just click on it. So what I'm looking for here is this link at the top there. So I just copy that link, come go back to Studio, then just paste that link, and then I tell it what to do with this link. So I say use this image on the as the hero image. As the hero image on the right. So this is the right side. So I'm just giving it direction so that it does exactly what I want it to do. On the right side of the hero. The right side of the hero section. All right. That should do it. That should do it. All right. So while it's doing that, let me see if there's anything else that I might need to change. Not really. So if I want to change this image, I'll basically do the same method. I just get the image from FreePik, upload it that side, and take the link and just basically do the same process. But as it is, I think everything is okay. So let's just wait for it to finish. here. Okay, so it's done. Through slotting the page. Ah, there you go. Look at how beautiful that is. That is absolutely stunning. Then we can see our website like that. Really, really beautiful. Okay, so before I go any further, any questions for what we've done so far? Any questions, contributions? Then we can then move forward. Anything?
What
Oh,
if I
sir.
want to change the words on the website?
Or what if you want to change the words on the website? Okay, all right. So you basically do the same thing. So let me leave the full screen. So let's say we want to change anyways. All right. Let's work with this. So let's say here saying what consult your and your family's health at whatever this word is. So let's say I want to change this. All right, let me come up with any statement that we can use here. So what I do, I just copy this most of the times. So you can use the method of like telling it, describing which words you want to change, right? Or you can just copy the words and say change this. So this is like the shortcut that I like doing. So you say change this. So then I put two quotation marks. Even if you don't do the quotation marks, it still works. Then I paste. Remember, I copied that. Then I paste that statement. Then I say change this to this to this. Then I put quotation marks. Then I type what I want, like the new words that I want. I want. So, for example, this is like a health landing page, whatever. So what words can you say? Because like right now, my mind is not in the copywriting space, so I can't think of anything. But let me just say, let me just type something. And let's just say consult. All right, let me just do this. Copy. Let's just say. Yo. One and only health. Health related. Okay, this is terrible copywriting, by the way. So this is just for demonstration purposes. One and only health related platform. Yeah. If copywriters see me doing this, they'll scratch their eyeballs out. All right. So if I give, so I'm just correcting my grammar. They're using another AI that I've using Grammarly. All right. All right. So what's going to happen here is going to change the existing this statement to this one that we just gave it. Your only health related platform. So let's give it. So that's what's supposed to happen. If that doesn't happen, then we'll prompt it in another way. But that's what's supposed to happen. So another way you can do it is to take a screenshot. You can take a screenshot of the area you want, then paste that image and just tell it to, or change this to whatever you want to change. It could be images, it could be buttons, it could be text like we are doing now. So like there are different methods you can do depending on your workflow. All right, so it's changing the words right now. Just give it a second. Yeah, it's done. But this website, this design, you see, it has changed to what we gave it. All right, are you happy?
Yes, I'm answered.
All
Thank
right,
you.
good. No problem. Quinton, you wanted to say something?
Oh, I wanted to ask, sometimes when I want to change something, the images disappear, then I need to restart and put the pictures back to the way it was before.
Yeah.
Like, you understand?
No, yeah, I get it. So if you want to change images, if you don't want your images to disappear, do exactly what I did. Have another platform that can host your images like I did. Upload your images there first. Then if you upload your images there first, then you copy that link and just basically do exactly what I did. So that's the way of making sure that you are storing your images somewhere else and that storage is safe. Then you can then copy the links to that image and use it here. So that way, whatever happens here, it does not affect your images because the images basically are stored somewhere else. So do that exactly the same process I did. Because if you upload your images here and you tell it to like so if I uploaded directly here and told it, oh, use this image, that works, but most of the times you want your images to be stored somewhere else so that they are safe. Because remember, like we spoke about last time, that websites, there are two sides of a website, the front end and the back end. So right now, another component that makes up the back end is the storage of assets or files. That's why there's a thing called hosting, where you are basically hosting your website, because your website is basically a collection of files. Basically, it's a bunch of documents, a collection of documents that you are hosting somewhere. You are storing them somewhere. Then people are accessing them. So that's what basically a website is. Then what I just did here, this trick, I just use this. It's not the best way of doing it, but for me it works for me. So I just used this other platform storage to basically store my images that I'm then using on Google AI Studio. Yeah, so I hope that answers you. If there isn't anything else, let's we can, because I think our website is looking good. So we can move on to the next thing, I think. Um, any questions before we jump on to deploying? We're good. All right. So let's go
No,
to.
yeah.
All right. All right. So let's do our deploying. Basically, let's deploy this website so that people can have access to it. Because that's the point of building a beautiful website if people don't have access to it. So what I'm going to do, we'll come back here because we need. So if you guys remember the flyer that we did. So there are two more tools that we need to sign up to. So the first one is GitHub. All right. So I had this window open on my other screen. So I'll just I'll bring it here. So this is another one, but the first one that we need is GitHub. Please take note of these websites. Let me just copy this link. I already have an account on GitHub. You just go there, create an account. It's nothing crazy. Simple, straightforward. Let me post this on, but I'll also give you some of these resources. Just remind me on the chat. So if you miss some of what we're talking about, we can continue the conversation on WhatsApp. So just you can ask on the group, then I'll be sharing some of this stuff. So we have GitHub. So just create a GitHub account. So what GitHub basically is, it's a place where you how best can I say? What is GitHub? Let's ask AI. All right. So as you can see, yeah. So GitHub is basically a place where developers store and manage, share their code. So the Git is a version control system. So I don't want to get into like theory and whatnot because that's not what we are here for. But you just need to know some of these things, and also on your own time, just get time, like come through to just do your own research. If you jump on YouTube, search on Google, you find more information on these things. So if you are one of those people who have like to know the technical side of things, which is very extremely important, by the way. So I'm not dismissing that. It's just that that's not what we want to talk about today. But like that's what GitHub is for. Then so we are going to share our files that we just did. So you see there's a GitHub icon there. We're just going to save our website to GitHub, and all of this is integrated within AI Studio, Google AI Studio. So you don't need to do any crazy integration. So it's already integrated. So you just need to be logged in. So just make sure that you are already logged in within Google AI Studio and GitHub at the same time, so that when you are when you are doing this for the first time, it will ask to connect to your, like it will ask you to log into your GitHub basically. So you then authenticate and log in. Then once that is done, you can now save these files to your GitHub. So that's number one. So the second platform that we're going to use, so that's Netlify. So Netlify is basically the platform we use to deploy to the web. So Netlify, on the other hand, is connected to GitHub. So let me also do this. What is Netlify? It is a more modern web development platform that simplifies building, deploying, and hosting fast. Yeah. So it's basically that's where you then host your website once it's online. So it makes it easy to host and deploy your websites. Then, and the good thing why I love it, I love using it is it's free. So they give you it as a free version that you can host for free, like forever, as long as you don't use too much of the resources they give you. So if you overuse the resources, you then have to pay. But for normal, just typical like a normal website, it's free. So you can host your websites free. Then what's the other thing that we need? So let me see if I can draw like a diagram of what we are about to do. Let's go to Canva. Let me see if I can draw a diagram for us, just to illustrate what we are about to do. Whiteboard. Let's do a whiteboard. All right. I think I'm done with this one. So let me close it. I don't want my website to be too slow. I'm done with all these. Close this as well. All right. So let's do sticky notes. All right. So remember we have Google AI, Google AI Studio. Then we then have other one we just introduced. It's GitHub. It's GitHub. Then the other one we have Netlify. So what we want to do here is we are using AI Studio to build, right? So just build. Deploy. Hosting. Manage. Just say manage code or files. So we have these three platforms that we are using. So here we have built our website. We are happy with the design. We are happy with everything. So we are going to take the build that we have done and ship it to GitHub. Okay, I'm a very visual person. I'm looking for arrows. Onto this arrow. Okay, this will do. All right. So from Google AI Studio to GitHub, from GitHub to Netlify. So once you ship your files from here to here, they are stored here. If anything happens to your project, here your files are safe in GitHub. Then we then ship the same files onto Netlify. So let's do that right now. We are probably going to encounter some errors and whatnot, but like that's the whole point, because I want this to be as natural as possible, so that if you encounter certain issues and certain errors, you can you will know how to fix them. All right, so let's give our repo a name. Let's just say what's our session? It's build faster. Build first, ship first. So that's the name of our repo. Then we, yeah, same name and description. Make it private, make it public. It doesn't matter really. I like to keep some of the projects private. So we create the repository. So the repository is like the folder where your files are being stored. Okay, so it's loading. So it's now showing us here are the files that are going to be committed or sent to GitHub. So what you do is just stage and commit all. All right, so it is already sent the files to GitHub. So if we go to GitHub, we should see those files. So let me just refresh GitHub and look for that repository that we just built. So we see, it's called, we say what, build fast, ship fast. Yeah, there it is. So you can see it. Here are the files. The files are here, and you can see it shows that on the README that all this is from the Google AI Studio. So once we have our files here, we are good to go. So within Netlify, so you can see I've deployed a ton of projects. So within Netlify, you come to projects. So once you create a project on Netlify, you come to projects and add new project. So import an existing project. So you see, it's giving you options from where you can import. There are so many options. So we do GitHub. So now it's loading GitHub because it's already, so mine is already connected, and so that's my account. So what I need to do is to look for that repository that we built a minute ago. So there is build first, ship first. So, and it's telling you that this was done a minute ago. So I just tap on that, and so all these settings, all this is fine. Let's see. All right, let's just give it a name. What was the name of this? Let me just copy this. I don't know if someone has already used this. Let's just give it a name. All right, so it's saying the name is available. So you don't need to change anything here. You don't need to do anything once you've given it a name. So you can see here it has given us the link for our website. Then we deploy. There's probably going to be some issues, which is fine, and I'm hoping we should be able to fix them. Chop. All right, so the project is online. So once this is green, you are good to go. Production published. So this is good. So let me click on this and see where this is taking us. Oh, nice. But you can see it's loading. As you can see, like it has identified the project. The project is this is the project, but however, for some reason, we don't see the website. It's just blank. So what you do is this was to be expected. That's why I didn't fix it earlier. I wanted you guys to see it happening, because if you're doing it for the first time, it can cause problems for you. So the mistake we did, or the typical mistake that one can do if you're doing this for the first time, is we didn't prepare our files to be for deployment on Netlify. So what I'll do now, I'm going back to Google AI Studio and telling Google AI Studio to prepare the files for deployment. Just tell it prepare the files for deployment on Netlify. So what Google AI Studio is going to do now is change a few things to prepare the files to be changed, and you'll see what it'll be doing. Then once it's done that, we then commit these files again to GitHub. Then we then get access to them again on Netlify. So let's do the changes. Oh yeah, so another cool thing is once you have done this setup, like what we've done now, and your website is published, up and running, and everything is good, so you can now do your changes on this side on Google AI Studio, and once you save them to GitHub, they automatically update your website. So it's a really cool way of working. All right. So while it's working, any comments? Any comments? Anything? I've been talking alone for some time now. Anyone, you can just unmute yourself and say something. Yeah.
I had a question.
Mm-hmm.
What if I want to do a website whereby I'll be receiving payments? How do I put the payment option?
So that's where we're now talking about the backend and whatnot. Yeah, we'll do that some other time, not on this one.
Okay.
Yeah, that's something slightly more advanced for first timers. but don't worry, it's doable. We'll work on that some other time.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So here, okay, so there was an internal error, and I think Google AI Studio has fixed it. All right. Let's see. Let's see how it goes. 7. So the reason why I'm doing this like this is exactly how I work. And I'm just showing you that the process is not perfect. You just because sometimes when you're doing this and you see that things are not working the way you wanted them to work, you mustn't get discouraged. That's how it is. That's how things are. So right now I've saved the new files. I've committed the files to GitHub. So let's come here and see deploy. Let me refresh and see if we can, if there's any new, but the updates have already happened. I'm sure they've already happened on the okay, published. All right, so let's go to our website and just refresh and see how it goes. All right, so it's not working. Failed stage build files. All right, so it failed to build these files. All right, so that's okay. So that's why we didn't see any changes there. So the new build, it failed. So, the good thing is Netlify also has AI, so you can ask why this, why it failed. So it's looking at the logs, it's looking at the code, and it's going to tell us why it failed. Then we literally just copy that diagnosis from the Netlify AI and just give it to our Google AI Studio to fix the code for us. So here's the diagnosis. So it's literally telling us why things are not working. So you just copy it. Nothing crazy, just copy it. Come back here and just paste all that as it is. And yeah, we let Google AI Studio do its thing. Yeah, so this is the fun part where you are now debugging, making sure things are working. If things are not working, doing everything you can so that your website can properly work. Because at the end of the day, we don't build websites for fun. Some of us, I mean, if you love it, I mean, you can do this for fun. But the idea is to make some money while you are doing something cool and fun. All right, so Google AI Studio has done it has done the changes, so you can see it's telling you what it did to solve the Netlify deployment error. You need to provide a valid build script in packets, so all that. So it's based on all this information that you just gave it, that it took, we just copied from Netlify. So we gave it here. And yeah, it has done its changes. All we need to do is to save these files to GitHub. Okay, done that. Deploys. Let's come here. So it's built-in. So the moment you save new files on GitHub, it'll trigger a deployment. So it just does that. So you see this time is published. I am assuming everything is working now because or we just have a green light here. You see, last time when we did, it failed, but this time it just said published. So go back and refresh. Our website should be working now. Look at that. That is amazing. Once you do this, you are now a certified web developer, I'm telling you. So I can share, as we are talking right now, you guys can also access this website. So I can share this link with you. Okay. So once you've done this, so the next step is to put a custom domain name. So this is a domain name, right? So I want to put a custom domain name, which is like your company .com or whatever. So the best thing you can, like the best way you can do that is to buy a domain name. I've never seen free domain names. So like this one, it's a subdomain of Netlify like this. So this is, you see, like netlify.app. So we have our our name there. So this is a subdomain of Netlify. It's fine, especially if you are doing like demo projects. You just want to build something and you just want to show something, or you want to do like a proactive way of getting clients, where you build something before you even approach your clients. You build something for them and you go there, you pitch, you just you then show them what you have built. So this is the best way of doing that. Or maybe if you're emailing them like a link for your clients to see, this is the best way of doing that. But if you then doing like a production ready website, you need to have your own custom name. So for example, I don't think we'll need this anymore, but just in case, let me use a different. So for example, let me open this. So this is, as you can see, so that's that's getsanduet.com. And this is a subdomain for like a portfolio of my Bible projects. So if we go there, we'll see my portfolio basically. And all this, I'll show you how I set up all this. Then, all right, so this is my portfolio. You can see it's all right. It's a really, really beautiful website. Simple, clean, straightforward. So that's my portfolio website. So I use this when if someone wants to see my portfolio, or maybe someone wants to hire me, they want to see what I've done, what I've built, so I can just send this to them so they can see the projects that I've built and whatnot. So if you are calling yourself a web designer, you definitely need a portfolio. So how I set up this, so you see, that's my custom domain name there. So let me show you. I did it exactly the same way that I'm showing you guys right now. So let's just come to projects. So here's the projects. Here's my project. So as you can see, it's connected to my custom domain. Then I just added a subdomain. Then I can have, so just getsanduet.com can be like my main website that shows it could be anything. So right now I'm not I haven't done anything to the main domain, but I have plans for it. So how we do that is let's go back to, all right, actually on DNS here. So we need to buy a domain name with any domain name provider. Personally, I use GoDaddy. Yeah, some people don't like GoDaddy. I don't have issues with GoDaddy. I just use it. So you come here on GoDaddy and you search the domain you want. So for example, what example can we what example can I use? All right, I know there is all right, there is Tana there, so we can say Tanaka. Shambo.com. So we search it. So we find out, is it available or not available? So then if it's available, then you buy it. All right, so Tanaka Jumbo is available. So you have a .com which is available. That's a beautiful domain name, by the way. So if you like this, then you can add this to cart. So if you are in, so you can add this to cart and just do your just do your typical online payments thing and just buy it. So how you do that? Just make it yours. So you say make it yours, then you thingy. All right, so someone is trying to connect, but they are failing. Let me attend them real quick. Give me a second, guys. Okay. Okay. I'll David for me. So he's failing to connect. Okay, so Tana is having internet issues. David is failing to connect. I don't think there's anything I can do for David because he should be able to just jump in. Should be able to just get in. Probably he's having issues with his internet as well. I don't think there is anything much I can do for him. All right, so we just said make it yours, then you say continue, right? So once you do that, continue to your card and buy it. Domain protection, that's $1 a month. No, that's not necessary. Usually I don't select, I don't need a domain protection. Included with the domain is fine. No professional emails, no professional. We don't need professional emails. There's another way of setting up emails. We'll do that. I'll show you guys some other time, because that's another way of making good money as a website designer. So you should offer your clients professional emails. So for example, we just said tanakajumbo.com, right? So a professional email will be, so instead of using a Gmail for your email, then you'll be using your, maybe it'll be hello@tanakajumbo.com. I'm sure you guys have seen those type of emails. So that's a professional email. So people pay for that as well, not just designing websites, but people pay for that. I'll also show you how to do that. So here I have, so in my cart, I have quite a few domains that I'm trying to buy, so it's fine. So we have tanakajumbo.com, which, so it's saying for 3 years, that's $43, $43. So I usually do yearly. It's cheaper that way. Yeah. So if you have $12, so you can just like ready for checkout and just I don't need to show you how this works. I'm sure you guys are familiar with buying things online. So you just do a checkup. So for someone like Quinton who's in South Africa, same thing. So if you're in South Africa, so it like GoDaddy should be able to detect your location and then change from US dollars to rands. Then if it doesn't do that for you, there is a way of changing changing your currency. But usually it should just detect that you're in South Africa, and you instead of seeing US dollars, you'll see rands. So don't worry about like, oh, does this work in South Africa or whatnot? No, it's totally fine. It'll work wherever you are. So I'm trying to just go back and show you how to change your location in case it doesn't, but it should be able to it should be able to just change the location for you. It should be in the footer, so just go down. It should be in the footer if I remember correctly. Okay, where is that? Sorry. Legal. All right. Oh yeah, there we go. So here saying Ireland. So if I change this to South Africa, and let's see. Yeah, you see now I see it's showing me runs. Showing me runs. So if yeah, that's it basically. So you can now see your prices and runs. Yeah. That was just I think it was a detour that was necessary, but yeah, you can do that. So once you buy a domain name, go to your products. So once you have it, go to your products. Then go to, all right, it's now asking me to sign in, which is fine. Which is fine. All right, so let me sign into my account. Yeah, all products. So what we want are domains. So here is loading all the domains that you you currently own. So I was just doing an experiment with this one. So you go there. And there's this thing that you change. So the main thing that you need to change here is to come to this tab, the DNS tab, then DNS records, and add new records. All right, let me show you. So this one is already set up. Let me show you a domain name that is not set up. Let me show you how it looks, and probably I can quickly set it up real quick. Which domain name am I do I own here that is not set up? All right, let me try with this. All right, but this one is already connected to some email addresses. Then yeah, to some emails, it will mess up the emails. All right, this one is not working right now. All right, let's see. Let me see if I managed to set it, because I do remember I did try to set it up. DNS. All right, we're on DNS. Let's come to name servers. All right, so this is So this is what I wanted you guys to see. I mean, when it comes to like doing all this, it's becoming slightly like a bit technical, which is fine. Don't worry if you're not understanding it right now. Your mind will process it some other time as you're asking questions, as you're doing it yourself. Don't try to cram everything right now. So just bear with me. It is a bit technical, but once you are used to it, you'll be shocked how easy it is. So here, so DNS, then you come to name servers here. Then instead, so right now it's using default name servers, but instead when you want to change name servers, then you go to, so I already provided this domain to Netlify some time ago. So I didn't finish setting it up. So if you are doing it for the very first time, what you need to do is to use Netlify DNS. What it will do, it will then ask for your domain. Then you just copy your domain like this. Okay, go back to Netlify. Then say verify. Then, all right, so it's telling me that this domain and it's I already managed to use in Netlify. So that's what you need to do. So it's there, but it's not activated. So how you then activate it? So this is how you then open it up. It's a good thing that I was setting it up, but I didn't finish. So what you are going for is this section, the name servers here, the name servers. So which is the very same section that we are on here. So here on GoDaddy, what you need to do is change name servers. So it'll give you like a warning thingy. Edit name server. So you say I'll use my own. So and then you just copy the name servers that Netlify gives you and you paste them here. So you do like this, just copy 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are 4 of them. So copy the first one, come here, paste, go back, copy the second one, paste it here, then the third one, and we say add the third one, and just add for the fourth one, and we copy the fourth one, and we add. Then we say what? We'll save our work. All right. So by clicking continue, you consent, the blah, 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 just say continue. That's it. That's fine. All right. So we've changed our, so the name servers that we are now using. So this domain now is no longer managed within GoDaddy. Is now managed on the Netlify side. It does take time for it to propagate. Let's see, let me see if sometimes it can be quick, but it does take time. Just know that it does take time for it to propagate. Registered through an external provider. All right, let me just reload this. Let's see. Okay, it does take time for it to propagate, but once everything is set up, it should look like this. It actually should be fine. All right. No, I think it's already set up. I think the name servers that we just used, I think they are set now. All right. Well, let's try to use this domain on our new project that we just did. So I want to change this healthshimi.netlify.app to our custom domain that we just provided, which is agentsai.africa, right? So I want to change that. Mainly we'll use a subdomain, because I don't want to point to the main domain. So just use a subdomain, the same way I did with my own website, where I had a bubble dot, then my domain. So let's do that. So if it's already set, then that should be straightforward. Let's go back to projects. Go back to projects. So we go to our project. Okay, setup. So we go to domain management. There it is. So under web security, so there's domain management. So here you can see that healthshimi.netlify app. So that's the domain that's working now. So we can add a new one. So let's so you can also buy a new domain using Netlify. But since we already had own the domain using with another service, so you can just say add a domain that you already own. And our domain okay is agents. So we want, let's just call this project what? All right, let me just call that. Let me take that health shimi thingy. So this is for testing purposes. That's why I'm using this subdomain. So health shimi dot. So so you just put so if you're using a subdomain, so you just write the subdomain that you want. For example, like what I did here. Just zoom in. So health shimi dot. So you just say dot, then you put the domain, just the domain itself, no www or whatever. Just put the domain itself, then you're good to go. Then we say verify. Okay, so it's saying good news. Agents is already like agents.ai.africa is already on Netlify, so you can add your subdomain. So this is the subdomain we're talking about. So you say add subdomain. All right, so it's doing its magic, DNS propagating, whatnot. So just wait for it and see how that one goes. Just give it a couple of minutes. Sometimes it does take time. Sometimes just 1 or 2, 3 minutes is done. Let me just refresh the page and see. All right, seems like it's set up. We could not provide. All right, so provide your own verified DNS. Let's do this, because that security warning thing is very important. You don't want your website to. You don't want people. You don't want when people are visiting your website to say this website is not secure. So that's the importance of SSL. So SSL basically is this key. Is there to secure your website basically. So when your SSL is set up properly, then you see your website as this key there, which shows that your website is secure. Then okay, everything seems to be fine. So let's give it a test run. So let's instead of using the default Netlify subdomain, let's see if our custom one works. If everything is set up, it should work. All right, look at that. It's working properly. So you see what I was talking about, not secure thingy. So the SSL takes, like I'm saying, so it's either the SSL, the DNS propagating. It does take a couple of minutes, sometimes hours. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it for now. So provider on. DNS verification not successful. Let's see. Let's just refresh. But just if you just take your time. All right. So let's see now. If you look at the top there, we are using our custom domain. Pretty cool if you ask me. Pretty cool. Then let's see. Yeah, it does take a couple of minutes. Don't worry about it. Yeah, it does take a couple of minutes. So we let it, you see, saying it didn't thing again. We could not provide. Let's encrypt. Read our troubleshooting thing. Verified DNS. Let's do this. It should work. Should I provision certificate? Send a request. All right, waiting on DNS propagation. Yeah, so I'm not sure how long this will take. But once it's done, your website will be good as new. So you start to see the key there, the lock. And yeah, so here is let me share with you the new link. So that's the new link as well. So you can literally thingy. Thank you, Bushla. I saw you clapping there. Thank you so much. You know, because sometimes I feel like I'm talking like I'm alone, you know, I'm just talking alone here. But yeah, thank you so much, guys. Thank you everyone. Yeah, so there's the new link there. So like that's the main thing you want when you are now shipping a website to your clients. Once your website is live like that, you're good to go, you know. You are good to go. You are good to go. So while you're waiting for that thingy, that whole domain propagation thing to finish, the floor is open. I think in terms of building and whatnot, this was the main goal today. We just wanted to build something and launch it until you put your custom domain. And by the way, so if you don't necessarily have to use a subdomain all the time. So if you are doing a website for your customers, and there's no need for subdomains, it's just the main website. So for example, we were playing with tanakajumbo.com, right? So if your website, you just want it to be tanakajumbo.com, so you just add that here under domain management. So instead of adding a subdomain, just add the domain itself. So but you just do this whole magic for you, but you just add the domain. You don't need to always use the subdomain. I'm using the subdomain for demo purposes. But yeah, you don't necessarily need to use the subdomain all the time. And sometimes if you, so like myself, if you have, so I have my own domain. So I have a domain for my name. I have a domain for my business. So it depends with the projects I'm working in, the clients that I'm interacting with. So sometimes I can attach a website, maybe for demo purposes. I can attach. So instead of using the Netlify, so if you just want to appear fancy, you don't want, sometimes you don't want, if you don't want to use the Netlify subdomain, you can just attach the project to your own domain as a subdomain for your demo purposes. If you want to share with your customers and whatnot, and you want to appear professional and fancy, so you can do that as well. I am not sure if this is that whole domain propagation was done, because I am not. Yeah, it's actually done. Look at that. We are back with, we have our secure. So our website is secure now. It's actually complete. There we go. We have a key now. So before it was saying not secure, but yeah. So make sure those are like small things that you come across, but make sure you set up all those small things, because you don't want to be shipping your website to your clients and it's saying not secure, because they'll start asking you. And like someone was asking for, like, how do you set up payments and whatnot? If your website is saying not secure, some payment providers don't work with you. So it might appear as a small thing, but it's very, very crucial. All right, our website is done, secure. So let's do something interesting. So if we go back to Google Studio, you open up this project, and let's say I want to change this image. I want to change this image. All right, so let's just go through the whole changing of image. So I want to change this image so that you see. So what I want to demonstrate is you see that image changing on our main public website. So let's go through that whole process of changing an image. So remember all right, we don't need GoDaddy anymore, so I can just close GoDaddy. We don't need GitHub. So let's go to FreePik, get our free images. So I need let me just say doctor, since we're doing a doctor thing. Let me just say medical doctor. All right. Okay, this would have been this would have been an interesting image. Okay. All right, I'm looking at what I'm doing now. I'm just looking at it from you see the image that was used here. So this was, remember, this was the original design that we copied, right? So this was the image that was used, and our AI did used this image. So we want to change and have something similar, like a doctor chilling there on the side. So that's what I'm doing. Let's see. There are some images that I've used because I recently worked on a medical thingy project. So there are some images that I've used that I don't want to use them. So that's the main. All right. I think this lady is looking good as our doctor. All right. Another thing. So if you want to, so we can just download this. It's fine. No problems. But if you notice, this image is more of a square instead of a rectangle. So if you're particular about things like that, like myself, you can then look for an image which aligns with the orientation or aspect ratio that you want. So we want a square one. So just tap on a square. Then let's look for. All right, and also let's say free license. Don't want to waste our time browsing premium images that we want to use. So, all right, for demo purposes, I mean, as much as it's demo purposes, but I just don't want to use ugly images. All right, let's just use this one, I guess. Why not? So there are two things you can do for an image which is already hosted, like this. Let me see if you can do that. All right, it's too much of a shortcut. Let's just do the boring stuff, but it's very important. And once, so the image is downloaded, it's in my computer now. Remember, we then go. So I use Bubble to just I just use the Bubble project to store some my images. So let's do that. So so once we are done with Google AI Studio, I'm going to teach you how how to build using this. This platform is very powerful. It's amazing. So it's the same platform that I am. If you remember my website, that website of mine is all about this platform. So that's like my main platform that I use. You can build crazy things with this one. I'll teach you guys. When I feel like you're ready, I'll teach you this platform. It's a crazy one. All right, so we open and go to data, and then go to file manager. Then upload that image and copy its URL. All right, so the app is taking time to load. All right, I hope this is the same. Really doesn't matter, but I hope it's the same one we used before. Actually, it's not this. Is it? It's not. It's not the same one we used before, but it doesn't matter because if if you notice, there are some of the pictures that I used on like timeline Ruthless images are there. So I'm literally showing you guys exactly what I use on my project. So this is quite interesting. So this is part of like a project that I'm working on, say healthy things, men's health, whatever. So let me upload this. So that's the cool thing. Like I'm literally teaching you guys exactly what I use, like the exact methods I use for my own project. So we then copy this. Ta-da. Come back here. So I want to change this image. Say paste that. So which section is this? So if you are if you're not sure how to like describe the image or like to the AI, if you're not sure how to describe the image that you want to change, like I said, just take a screenshot. Just take a screenshot. Just take a screenshot like that. Okay, just copy. Okay, then paste the image here. Then now give your AI the instructions on what to do. So here I was saying on this section, please. Now, there are people that say we should be nice to AI, so that when it takes over the world, it will remember, this one was nice to me. So yeah, of course I don't believe that, but it's just a funny statement. In this section, please change this, change the image, image on the left, and replace it with the provided image link. Yeah, of course you can do your prompts better if you are good with your grammar and whatnot, but I know this AI understands what I'm trying to say. So let's see. I should be able to change it. Let's see. So if you don't want to keep prompting like the AI to do the work for you, you can, if you're interested in playing around with code, you can do that. You can play around with code and just see how things look, behind the hood. All right, so it's loading. Let's go back to preview. All right, there it is. So it has managed to change our image, but I don't like how like its orientation, like it's like a rectangle. So I want it to be a square, so that so I want it to increase the height a bit so that it's a square and fit the whole image in. So what I would say, make the image you just changed a 1:1 AR. So AR is aspect ratio. So yeah, so the aspect ratio that I want is 1:1. So this is more likely a 16:9 aspect ratio. So a 1:1. So if you're familiar with photography and filmmaking, so you know exactly what I'm talking about right now. So make the image just changed. You just changed 1:1. Yeah, I hope you understand what I'm talking about. Okay, something has changed. So let's wait for it to reload the page and see what it has done for us. Yeah, so you can, there's so many things that you can change on your design. You can change the fonts. You can change so many things to just get like a design that feels custom to you. So you can change so many things. So we're just all these things loading. Okay, let's see what it did. All right, I'm actually happy with this. And look at that, our design is balanced, looking nice. This design is actually looking nice. This design is amazing. So if you have done a design like this, so fun fact, I actually discovered this method that I'm showing you last week. To just do the design first, then go start changing the thing, start changing the stuff that you want to change, but you have the design. And I discovered that it works like magic to just get like a perfect design. So if you have like a logo, which is an image, like a logo, someone has designed a logo for you. So do the same thing. Go upload your logo to like a platform like Bubble. Take that link, bring it here, then just say change the logo to this. Like you do the same, you do the exactly same thing, then it will change the logo. All right. So if you guys want to see me change a logo, I can do that. I don't know because I don't know how much time we are left with. All right, we are still below 2 hours. All right. So since this was a deep dive, let me change the logo. Let me change the logo for you guys. Let's do that. All right. Let's just do a Canva logo. I don't have like a logo right now, so let's just quickly cook something on Canva. I don't know, are you guys familiar with Canva? Have you used it in any project? Canva is a good tool and a good platform to know how to use. All right, let me just search for a logo template. Just say
Hi,
blue.
Cliff.
Uh-huh,
Sorry
uh-huh.
to disturb.
No problem.
Just I don't know, but I don't know if screen time uses Freezileo, but I'm not seeing any changes from my end. Like,
You are
I'm
not.
not seeing like. Oh yeah, now I'm seeing. Thank you. I think that's Freezy.
All right, cool. No, that's fine. That's fine. All right. So I'll just look for a Canva template that looks like can be a good fit for our project. There's this one, medical. Quite clever. Um, mm, 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 mm. Okay, there's another medical. All right. Since this is just a demo project, let me not fuss too much about the logo, right? Let's just check this. So in Canva, we say customize this. Let's see. Okay, I think I already have the name. All right, so I am definitely not gonna spend time on this design. I'm just putting together something that will just quickly take to our project. Okay. All right. All right. I think our logo is looking good. So another thing, if you want, so I don't know how. I don't know your guys' skill levels in Canva. But you definitely need to know Canva. Okay, but let's typing something. Right, I need, so what I'm doing now, I'm trying to pick a color, not just
Sorry,
a
I
color.
was saying my screen is frozen again. Is it my end or your end? Are others facing the same way as only me? Like a movie. I'm not
So
seeing any changes.
you are not seeing any changes from my side. Nothing is happening.
Yeah,
You can
yeah,
see
I'm
my
still
screen.
stuck on where you were. Yes, I can see the screen.
Okay, you can see it, but it's
But
nothing is changing. Is that the same for
can you
everyone? Can you guys confirm, is that happening to everyone, or it's just an isolated issue?
no, it's
Uh,
not the same. We can see the screen.
so yeah, probably will say it's your screen.
Okay. Let me
Yeah.
end and rejoin the call.
All right, no problem. Since we are almost done, but yeah, just end and rejoin. It's fine. All right, so changing the color. So what I'm doing now, guys, I'm just showing you. Sometimes you do need to be very attentive to small details. Like it's extremely important. You see, the logo was blue, but it's not the same blue as the blue that we used on the website. And most of the times, the client gives you the blue they want. So that's basically, it's a small thing, but yeah, be attentive to details like that. I don't think that is necessary. All right, so we just take this from Canva, download selected. What? Let me do transparent. Transparent. Download transparent background. All right, so we have our logo now. Let's upload it here. You guys know the drill by now. So there is the logo. You know the drill by now. So let's do this. Copy. Actually, I don't like the fact that it is. Let's see. Let's do this. We don't like the spacing that was available on the site. It can mess up the design, especially if you're uploading like a logo. It can mess up the design sometimes. All right, so let's try that again. That's the downside of using Canva. It's unpredictable. It's extremely unpredictable in situations like this. All right, yeah, never mind. Let's continue. All right, so we have the logo here. Let's copy that, and so we already have this change, but I want you to notice something. So if you go back to our main website that the clients are seeing, you see that image is still there. And if you remember, we have not committed those changes to GitHub. So if we commit these changes to GitHub, save them to GitHub, then this new version will then be displayed on the thing, on the main website. But I want us to commit the changes at once when I've finished changing the logo. So for the logo, just say Let me see our, so that's our header, right? Then that's all right. Good thing is both our header and our footer has the same background, so no problem. So say use this image as the logo for both the footer, for both the header and footer. Yeah, so it's going to change, remove the text logo and replace it with our logo that we just provided it with. So let's do that. So why I was checking our footer. So sometimes in most designs, you notice that the footer is maybe like dark in colors. It's like a different, probably this will be like a footer in many cases like this. So it'll be best practice for you to then change the logo's color from blue to maybe white, so that the contrast and everything is looking nice, instead of putting two dark colors on top of each other. So let's change the logo from text to the image logo that we just did in Canva. All right, let's just wait for it. All right, the moment of truth. Oh, there it is. I need to change our logo. There we go. Let's see if it did with the footer as well. So you see what I was saying. What I didn't like was this spacing. So it's caused by that spacing that was here. This spacing here. Yeah. So just take your time when you're doing this. Take your time to make sure that when you're rendering your images or your logos from Canva, you don't have that space. I just don't like it. But the good thing is we have our custom logo now. And actually this site is looking fire, man. If I say so myself, this is looking nice. You can charge your customers or your clients big monies for a website like this. All right, then let's commit to GitHub, then see the changes. So right now, even if I refresh, we shouldn't be able to see the changes yet. You see, still the same. So what we need to do, that get the changes to be synced with GitHub. So once the changes are synced to GitHub, just give it a few seconds. Sometimes it takes just a few seconds to a minute to finish syncing and redeploying. So we can actually see our deploys. Let's see. And you see, it can actually tell you the change that it did. Integrate logo and update hero. So you see, this was done when 15 seconds ago. So here in Netlify, you can see the changes we did. So our changes should be live now. There we go. So guys, this is our website or connected to a custom domain. And yeah, that's it. That's it. We did all this within 2 hours. So we are left with 8 minutes to hit our to our mark. All right. This is the end of our session, guys. So questions, comments, Anything you want to say? This is the time. The floor is yours.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I just want to say I'm blown away. Like, this is so amazing and beautiful. No questions, but my mind is just blown away. Like, thank you.
Yeah, you are welcome. No, it's cool. It's cool stuff. Cool stuff. So for those of you who didn't like get all of it, Gawan, it's fine. You don't put too much pressure, but the floor is always, like, literally always open to be asking. So I'd prefer for us to ask in the group so that some will see your question. Someone else might have the same question, but they are, for some reason, they're just not asking that question. So if you ask in the group, then I answer that in the group. So everyone else gets to benefit from that. So yeah, don't worry about if you didn't get all of it now. So you can now at least you sort of like have an overview, and you can see how simple it is to do this. Then when you are doing it yourself, implementing all this step by step, when you get lost, you can always come back and ask. But once you implement it once or twice on your own, then you discover, oh, this is actually easy. So you can always do it anytime. And this is a complete website that you can literally send to your customers. So another thing, probably these, I'm not sure, these are not working because we just did one page. So let me just try them out. Yeah, they're not working. So it's fine because that was not the point of our video today, of our discussion today. But you can always add more pages and whatnot and make everything work and connect together. So all these you can add as many pages as you want and update. So even now, if we go back on Google AI Studio, you can now tell it, all right, so now let's add this page. Now let's add this page. Now let's add this page and whatnot. So yeah. But by the looks of it, I think these are sections. These should be leading to sections within this page. I think that's what the AI was trying to do. But yeah, either way, it's fine. But you can always add separate pages with specific designs for those pages. You can always do that. But yeah, and anyone else who has something to say? Oh, Tana, there you are. Go ahead, just unmute yourself and say something.
First of all, I'd like to thank you so much for this opportunity because this is really amazing. To my question, so if your client wants to see the demo, right, all you have to do is click on that link on your top left, send it to them, and then they'll be able to view.
Yeah, so right now, as we are talking, this website is live. Like anyone can see it now. Like this is what you call a live website. So it's beyond just a demo, which is good because it can be indexed even with the search engines, your customers, like wherever you want them to see. So you can just share like a link like this. So the same links. All right, let me actually copy this link and put it in the group. I think it'll be easier for you guys so you can check it out now, or you can check it out after this call. But yeah, you can just have access. You now have access to it. So yeah, you can do that. Share with your customer, your clients. I mean, this is the best way to do it. So especially if before you, maybe let's say I don't know how you would have like structured your contact with your clients, because sometimes you can. So what I do sometimes when I'm trying to get like a new customer for like web design, I'll see the person start their business, then build something for them before I even talk to them. Then once I've built that, build the website, then I reach out to them. I'm like, oh, I just have something that I wanted to show you. Then I'll show the website for them. So if I approach them like in real life, it's fine. It's either you have your phone or your laptop or whatever, so you can show them. But if they are not close to you, so you can then share that link with them. You can just share the link. You can send it via email. You can send it however. But the moment they click it, they can view exactly what you're working on. So I'm sharing to the group right now. So yeah, you guys can access it. So there's more stuff you can do, like all right, let's do that. Let's do that. Because I just noticed that when I was sharing. And as you can see at the top here, so we wanted to, you see other websites have this they have custom icons or custom logos at the top there. You can see at the top of the tab. So let me show you how to do that with ours right now. So there we go. Our Canva is still open. So I'll do this. So, okay, let's remove that. So we just want the H to use that as our icon. There we go. Yeah, Canva is extremely weird sometimes, but I still like it. Trying to figure out. That's the only boring thing with Canva. I don't have 100% control of the elements you are working with sometimes. I guess unless if you are like extremely proficient with it. So I'm trying to just all right. This should do for this demonstration. What I want to show you guys. Then let's all right, let's render this page out. Let's download the page. So instead of saying all pages, we just want this one with an H. That's page 2, right? So just select this one and download it. It's 500 by 500. That's fine. That's actually good. PNG. So right, I guess. And let's make it, just compress it to lower. Let's just make it even smaller. Yep. All right. At this point, you guys really know the drill. So we do the same thing. Upload the image. Then copy the image. Copy the image URL. Then paste here and say use this image as their favi. So that thing is called a favicon. As the favicon, and the display image, and the display image when sharing other platforms. Okay, like that. Let's go. All right, let's see what it will do for us. It's loading. Okay, downloading. Let's commit. Save to GitHub. And once we save to GitHub, we can confirm with so it's building. We can confirm with on Netlify. So you see, it's telling us the SEO and social meta tags. That's what we just did. It's crazy. Like I'm always blown away with this stuff because it's really cool. Really cool. So it's building here. Let's just wait for it to finish. Just refresh, I guess. Yeah. Sometimes you need to refresh because if the page is active, you might not see the changes there and there. Okay, so let's reload the main page. Let's see. Oh, there you go. You see that? I see that. There is the icon that we just did. So you have your icon there, and if you are now sharing, it should now display that. Just give you like a detailed thing. So I'm sharing that in the group. There you go. You'll see the difference. Yeah. So I just shared that in the group. So you'll see the our icon and some like more details and whatnot. And so if you probably will check this later after right after this this session, but all that information you can also customize it. The whole heading, subheading, and whatnot. You can also customize it. You can change it. You can just tell the AI to change this, change that. But yeah, our website is live and everything is good. Everything is good. Anything else, guys? Anything from anyone before we actually close, because we are now past our 2 hours by 4 minutes. Oh yeah, go ahead, please. I think I see with your hand is up.
Just a quick one. Since you're
Mhm.
saying Canva has issues, is it okay maybe if you use a Photoshop or Corel Draw, or this work strictly with Canva?
No, it's not. No, like you can use any design tool that you are familiar with. I just prefer Canva because it's easy, simple, quick, straightforward. I can just open a browser like I did and just do quick designs and changes, there and there. If I'm using Photoshop now, I had to open Photoshop. Yeah, you know the hassle. So, but to answer your question, any editing software that you are comfortable with, use that. Any
Oh,
editing software, yeah, any editing software. Because at the end of the day, they all do the same thing. They just do it differently, but they all do the same thing, and it's a matter of preference. So yeah, Pinton, anything, man.
Oh, sir, I wanted to ask, can you also add a space for adding a video on your website?
Yeah, you can actually do that. You can actually do that.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's put that aside for next time. But the same way you are adding images, you can do that for videos. But for videos, also it's slightly different depending on the videos that you want to upload. So mine, like I would encourage for videos to upload a video on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah, to upload a video on YouTube. Then let me see if I can just now I'll be changing this design. But no, let's keep it for next time. Yeah, it's a
Yeah, next time.
slightly different, same concept but slightly different approach in terms of displaying videos. But yeah, definitely do
Okay. Okay. One
yeah.
last question.
Sure.
You can also add your website like through ads. in YouTube and sort of like different platforms of social media
Yeah.
platforms.
So once your website is live like this, you can promote it within all those platforms. You
Oh,
can
okay.
promote,
Thank you.
yeah, for sure. Because once you have this link, you can do whatever you want, and all the other,
Yes.
like, yeah, you can, once you have this link, that's it. Because that's the link to your website, so you can promote it. Yeah, you can promote it, or you can even do a thing. You can
Thank you so
even
much.
do no problem. So another, just one cool thing that you can do. Let me show you like one cool thing, because I'm sure some of you have seen it, and you're asking yourself, how are they doing? How are they doing that? To add a QR code that links to your website. You can do that even here on Canva. Where is that QR code thing? Yeah. So let's take our link. So these are just some small things, but to your clients, they are huge, To you, you don't lose anything doing this, but to your customers and your clients, it's massive. So you can you can do anything you want here. So the QR code can if you want to stick with the brand, I remember, I think I copied I think that's the blue one. Is it? Whatever. All right, let's just save that blue. But you can use whatever color you want. Then what else? Just let's generate it. Okay. So you can place this on your designs. Let's say you have a poster or whatever. So you can place this QR code on, on your designs. And if someone scans this QR code, they are supposed to, it'll take them to the website. I'll also share this QR code on the group for you guys to just test for yourselves. Just play around with it for yourselves. So these are just small things that make a difference to your customers. Yeah, it actually works. I just did the scanning. It actually works. Generate the code. So yeah. All right. That's it, guys. Tana, do you have anything? Now, I think since today is, I can go one by one. Do you have anything to say? Oh, you're good.
I'm good.
Oh, fantastic. Akira. Are you there, Akira? Do you have anything to say? Okay, you're typing. Probably are not able to like say something here. No, that's fine. She's typing. And then there is Lucky.
I really don't have anything to say at the moment. This is my first time in the meeting or in this group.
This is the first time.
Yeah, it's my first
Wait,
time. I caught up late.
Mulone.
Yes.
Interesting, guys.
West part, I'm babysitting, so I've been disturbed
I
a lot
see.
of times.
No, it's fine. So, guys, same is my younger brother. Yeah, he literally comes after me. So yeah, that's cool, man. That's cool. Don't worry, we'll spend more time doing this. You learn it, but
Yeah,
as you
the
can
only
see, it's
thing that
something
I
that you
wanted
can
to
learn.
ask Yeah, the only thing that I wanted to ask is because I forgot to record. If you did record, maybe
Okay.
you can share the video so that I can
You can
catch
go
up.
through, ne? Okay. No,
Yes.
that's fine. I'm not sure if I managed to. I did. All right. So I can see it's recording, but I'm not sure if it actually recorded. So I'll see. I'll update you. I'll update you guys like on WhatsApp. Akira, you have said something. I'm good. My mic is frozen. Thank you for the lesson. I really appreciate it. No problem. No problem. You are welcome. So, guys, thank you so much for coming through. This was a cool lesson again for me. As I'm teaching you guys, I'm also learning new stuff. And remember, we do want to grow the community. So please invite others. You know, this is free knowledge that can change someone's life. So let's invite as many people as possible to be part of this, and let's have fun. It's unfortunate that most of our most of our guys did inbox me, and to say that they were busy, there was something had come up and whatnot, and others were others were failing to join for some reason. I'm not sure why, but others were also failing to join. But I'm hoping that this video recorded properly so that we can share with everyone. But yeah, this is it. Our session ends here. So cheers, guys.
Thank you so much.
All right, sharp.
Thank you.